Hello YouTube and welcome back. In the last episode, we did some Alabaster Icelands cleanup and side quests, and really in this episode we're going to do very much the same thing. First and foremost though, so before I record, I always do like one quick recording, like practice thing, just like making sure everything sounds right, making sure my throat's good to go, like all that kind of thing. I found a wild bergmite in a ore deposit that dropped a shiny stone. I was like, holy crap, that's so helpful. So, obviously want to put that away before we lose it. We move a lot of stuff, actually, before we lose them. I was like, oh my god. Like, I kind of thought about keeping it in, because I do, like I said, I do record it, because I treat it exactly the same as I would any other recording session. But I was like, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Who needs things? Hephaestus? I feel like Hephaestus needs things. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm using your special attack, so we'll max that. So that's good. Flux, what do you need? Flux, yep, can have defense. And then some special defense. Some more special defense. What else does he need? Is that attack yet? I feel like it's just Flux and Helios' physical attacks yet, which I'm never going to use their physical attacks. But we might as well max it, because, like, what else are we going to do with Grit Dust? Grit Gravel, what do you need? Who's maxed? You have two things maxed? Yeah, two things maxed. You have two things maxed. You have two things maxed. Flux, what do you have? Flux only has one thing maxed. So let's max his speed. So that'll be good. Horribores, what do you have? You've got two things maxed. And Hoots, what do you need? Hoots has three things maxed. Well, he is our starter, so it makes sense that he would have more things maxed. So okay, let's just move down the line then. Luna's up. What do you need? Let's give your I guess defense for Luna. It's debatable what she actually needs, but whatever. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, first things first. Well, actually, first things first. The first side quest we're going to do, because I do plan on completing. Ideally, we have got 3 side quests to do that we can finish. The Bit of Help from Blissey, Mushroom Hunting, and Bergmite Enthusiast. I would like to be able to finish all 3, and then we can return to Jubilife Village and turn some in and do other things. But one of them is right here. Pippa. I almost talked to her before, like, the ending of that. Like, when I was starting to do, like, my practice thing, I was like, oh my god, I almost talked to her. I was like, nope, that's who I want to do for a side quest. I've been waiting for you, Survey Corps recruit. I want to give my thanks to a certain Blissey that aided me when I was left injured by a wild Pokemon. Help me find it, would you? It was a wild Pokemon that hurt me, and it was wild that Pokemon that helped me. It's a curious world we live in, wouldn't you say? But even to a Pokemon, one must always give thanks to the care one receives. It'd be a shame of my core. I'd be ashamed of my core if I failed to do even that much. Join me at Avalug's Legacy, here in the Alabaster Icelands. That's where I met that Blissey. Where is that? She said, well, we can set the side quest and see where she actually is. Avalug's like, okay, good. How are you guys today? Today is Sunday, March. We're in March now, March 2nd. Weather's definitely starting to change. But I feel like it's just kind of a generic thing to talk about the weather. But like, it was so cold. It was actually fairly cold today. One of the few days that was actually cold. It was cold today and yesterday, but like it's been so warm. Comparatively, it's like 50 something. So like not really that warm. And some people would be like, oh my god, that's freezing. But Northeast United States, 50 degrees after like bitter 20s and colder is pretty appreciated. What is this? Shiny pile. I really need to have Hephaestus out, because Hephaestus still needs more levels. And again, this is like Hephaestus' area. He should have been our go-to person for like everything we did here, but the combination of me being stupid and unluck. And we'll obviously take him into the Avalug. So you've come to help me search out Blissey, have you? It was around here that I met it, but I don't see it now. How did you meet it? Now let me think. As I recall, when I had been out here for a little while, I simply turned around and there was an Abomasnow. Whoa, Jesus. Good. I'm glad I have Hephaestus out first. This is why I switched, because I didn't know what was going to happen. Hephaestus should be able to tear this guy apart. Just like with the freaking Frostlass. This thing's not surviving a Flare Blitz. You're even surviving even less than Frostlass. It's 4 times effective against you. Although you probably have better defense than Frostlass, but whatever. Yeah, finally Hephaestus gets his much-needed level. It's quite as I thought. Blissey may be one thing, but other Pokemon are still terrifying. Oh, it seems I managed to twist my ankle. What? I did all the work. Hephaestus did all the work. I threw a Pokeball. Blissey. Blissey. Well, this is a bit of fortune and misfortune. I brought these berries to thank you for your help, Blissey. Here you go. That was nice. I'm sure Blissey was happy with that. How do we know it's the same Blissey? Oh, and Blissey's gonna help Obama Snow. Obama Snow, I keep wanting to say it. It treats anyone who needs it, be they human or Pokemon. That is true. Hey, another shiny stone. Wow. I just thought it was a huge deal because I'd yet to get a shiny stone. So, okay, that was a really easy side quest. I'm very glad I did that. Let's run back, heal up Hephaestus, and then decide what we're going to do next. Yeah, if they're all that easy, this should be no problem to bang out these side quests. But how are you guys today? I don't know if I mentioned that when I was telling the time and date, but I want to put away the other shiny stone. So I do not need these. Oh, and the max revives. Yeah, I do not need those at all at once. On me at all times, is what I meant. Oh, is it you again? What do you say now? Don't you think Blissey resembles Picel? They both help anyone in need, and there's that particular shade of pink. That is true. Chansey and Blissey are the Poké Center Pokemon. The nurses were probably, I'm sure, designed after Chansey. I bet they probably came up with Chansey first, and then came up with the people of Pokemon second. Only other one we really have to do is talk to Moral. Where is Heart's Crag? Pretty close. Well, actually, not pretty close. We can run to the Pearl Settlement. Yeah, I should definitely be able to do these side quests. And then I'll even fish Bergmite, and then we'll probably turn... I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We gotta do the side quest first. Hi, Moral. You seem upset. Glad to see you all the way out here. I've been waiting patiently with a request. What say you to a spot of mushroom hunting in the snow? That sounds miserable. I like mushrooms. I like eating mushrooms, but I'm not going hunting for mushrooms in the snow. The Pearl Clan told me that the shrooms growing around Heart's Crag are quite the delicacy, but these little gems are buried in the snow, and only a Swinub's node can snuffle them out. This is where your skills come in. Catch yourself a Swinub. Take it out foraging, and see if you can find the mushrooms. 3 would be great. Well, I do have a Swinub. I just have to go back and get it. So I probably need... I'm assuming I need the Swinub on me. I'm pretty sure I have a Swinub, right? I think I've caught both Swinub and Piloswine. Look at all the Pokemon I got. Though, speaking of that, highest level, Hoots is not helpful in this area. He's grass type. Oh, fighting is actually good. So actually, never mind. Hoots is actually not bad. I was going to say he's not helpful in this area. Man, I love being able to... I think that's one of the coolest things that you can, like... Most helpful things that you can transition between... what's it called? Well, different ride Pokemon. Oh, speaking of which, while I'm doing this... this is a few days after ZA has been officially shown off. Pretty cool. I'm hesitant, because, I mean, as if you've been watching this series, you know I've been kind of complaining and not shy about admitting that I don't really care for the agile style and strong style. Jeez, every time! I want to say power style every freaking time. It's strong style, agile and strong. Of this game and how much it changes the structure of Pokemon. And they've shown what they're going to do in ZA, which is you actually move around. Look, if the Legends games want to experiment with Pokemon, that's fine. They're more than welcome to, and I'm sure I will enjoy it enough. I just definitely don't want that to be Pokemon going forward. It would fundamentally change the series that I've been playing for my entire life, so I really don't want to change too many things. So I was making noise. Maybe there's something beneath the snow. Wow, you and Swinub snuffed this out quick. I just knew you were the right person for the job. 2 mushrooms left now. Have a Swinub accompany you under Heart's Crag. And say, yeah, I have the destinations. I'm doing that. But yeah, so if they want to do that for the ZA games and like have them be separate, and that's why not the ZA games, the Legends games, like have the Legends umbrella be like, this is where they. Oh, God, the Snover. Please don't tell me I have Swinub out front. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Again, I didn't mind it in this game the first time. I knew by the end of playing my first time, I'm like, I'm glad this isn't normal Pokemon. But Yeah, so because it just changes everything so drastically. It changes what's actually what makes Pokemon good and bad, which is not a bad thing. It's always good to like mix things up, but at the same time, I don't want it to be like permanent. If the Legends games are these more experimental ones, then great, perfect. Have that be its own franchise. I definitely think Pokemon is big enough to be like Mario, where just because it's labeled a Mario game, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a platformer that like traditional Marios would be. That's kind of how I would interpret. Really, Mario, Link, Zelda, and Pokemon could all be like that. They're all definitely big enough, and like you could do a lot more with the franchises if you kind of let them spread. Because I think I heard somewhere that like Miyamoto didn't like. I don't know if I even read the full article, and who knows how old it was. His comment was. But he didn't like, what's it called, experience numbers, which, like, I get from, like, a purely artistic gameplay standpoint, but, from a, like, person, people like when number go up, so I think experience points are fine, and, I mean, that's clearly showing. Anyway. It'll be, I don't even know where we saw it. Swinub, Healthling, Pearl Settlement, yes, Moral, is gonna catch a Swinub and do it yourself? Wow. Cool. Those were very easy side quests. I'm glad I did those. So now I think what I'm gonna do, I need to go back to, what's his name? Laventon, and find out what I need to actually do for Bergmite. We could definitely finish Bergmite in this episode. This definitely wouldn't take that long. But yeah, that's just kind of, not necessarily what's on my mind, but like, yeah, the ZA, it looks good. I'm glad, I'm excited for it. It looks kind of weird, because I'm trying to determine, like, what time frame it takes place, because, like, this game was always clearly in the past. Like, yeah, there's hints of the future, but, like, they're clearly distortions that aren't supposed to be there. ZA looks weird, like, there's a lot of, like, it looks like the past, but it also looks like the future, like, there's some weird future kind of things. It's weird. I'm curious where it takes place in the timeline. It's also, I don't know how I feel about all taking place in Lumiose, even if Lumiose is a big enough city to be, like, multiple different areas. I like this game having so many different biomes. Like, how can a city have, like, a snow biome? Well, I mean, the friggin', what's it called? The Blueberry Academy had different biomes, but that was, like, a high-tech, futuristic city with, like, clearly leaning into the fantasy. Like, if the Legends games are supposed to be more grounded in reality, I don't know. Yes. Wait. No. Well, I don't need to talk to Laventon to do this. I'm a freaking idiot. I want to look at my Pokedex. I do not need to talk to Laventon to look at my Pokedex. I was really just talking about what I was talking about that, like, I just was not paying attention. We need to look at the Pokedex. We do have to get Bergmite, probably, though, so that's probably good. Okay, what do we have to do for Bergmite? Because that's what I want to do now. There he is. So, yeah, the one that we fought used Ice Shard. So that should be, so we caught... So 2, 4, 5, 7. So we have 7. If we catch 2 more and feed them food, yeah, we'll be good. So I need to go find a Bergmite. I don't even need to take Bergmite with me, so I'm just going to head out and find a Bergmite. So hold on a sec. So I checked the Pokedex. Bergmite likes plump beans. So if I throw this, you should care about it. Nice, we gave it food. Now, if we catch 2 more, this should be good. So I'm just going to catch a couple of Bergmites, and then we should be good. Right? I think that's probably the best thing. Nice. That should work, right? Because number caught will be 2, 4. Then 5, 6 for defeated. We can even defeat 1 and do another one if we want. Ice Shard is 7... 8, 9. Nice. Cool. We'll be good. Yep, we just need to catch it. Yeah, the double up ones are so helpful. You want to focus on those, which is always why it's difficult when, like, the way to do them is, like, what's it called? Freaking... Oh, no! Is, like, random. Because, like, the fastest way of completing the Pokedex, as I'm finding out, as I decide I'm going to try to complete the entire Pokedex, is, friggin'... What the frick am I saying? The best way to complete the Pokedex is doing ones that are worth 2 points, obviously. But it's always hard to do them if they're random, because you can't guarantee them. Like, right now, I could probably finish Bergmite, but I do want to catch one more just to make sure. Also, that one was just being a pain, because it wouldn't let me catch it. Come on, stop moving, stop moving. Throw. Backstrike, that should do it. There we go. Okay, now let's go turn these in. See if we completed the Bergmite, which I think we should have now. Oh, we can heal up. Trying to think what I want to do. Well, let's talk to Laventon. See if we complete the Pokedex or complete Bergmite. 2 Bergmites in. I forgot. When did I must have got Happiny. This I haven't recorded it in a couple weeks, as per usual. But I do not remember when I caught Happiny. Oh, now I do. Now I do. Yeah, it was definitely last time. Bergmite's done. Yay! Lives on mountains blanketed in perennial snow. It freezes water vapor in the air to make ice helmet that it dons for defense. Neat. Nice. Cool. Okay. Yeah, do not care about this. Now let's go back to the Pearl. Now let's head up to the Pearl Settlement. And we can turn in the side quest. I do not remember where this person is. The Bergmite Enthusiast. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm standing right on top of her. There she is. Hello. You completed Bergmite's entry. Oh, what to do? I want to look, but then I don't want to look. And fine, I'll have a look. Ah, I see. No, wait, really? Wow, I didn't know that. It wasn't that long. You did a good job. I particularly liked how you made a note of Bergmite's height and weight. Yes, I measured and weighed Bergmite, of course. This entry shows that you took the time to get to know many Bergmite and study them with a passion. Yes, I threw balls at them and killed them. I mean, I knew everything you wrote already, of course. Whatever, lady. It's true. I'm the one who knows all there is to know about Bergmite after all. You're just one of those people that even if, like, I told you things, like, you're just going to be like, oh, I already knew that, obviously. Ugh. It's okay to admit things you don't know, lady. You're not perfect. So is that the end of the episode? I think so. Yeah, I don't really know what else I want to do. Well, I think... in the next episode, we're going to go back to Jubilife and turn some things in and then maybe do a thing. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That's really pretty. Can I, like, not have this set? Can I, like... How do I not have that set at all times? Nice! Okay, that's so much nicer. Look at that. That's really... Oh, my God. This game can be very pretty. Sometimes. Yeah, it's really nice. Can I not... I want... Everything's ruining my picture. There we go. That's really nice. I really like this image. Cool. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Next episode, back to Jubilife Village, turn in a side quest, and then maybe head out and do some really random things. I'm tempted. We'll see. See you guys later.